Well, folks, it looks like Marjorie Taylor Green may have admitted to a very serious felony during a recent press conference last week. Here's what happened. Marjorie Taylor Green came out and talked to the press. She had a piece of paper in her hand. As she told the press that, oh boy, she didn't start like that, but let's just pretend for a second. But for real, she did tell them that she had just left a facility where she was looking at a classified intelligence memo from the FBI that appears to show President Biden committed bribery while he was serving as Vice President of the United States. Now, saying that part, no problem with that, right? But then she said that piece of paper she was holding in her hand were actually the pieces of information from that classified document that she copied and took with her. That, my friends, is a felony. Here's what happened. Here's what Marjorie Taylor Green said. She said, "This is a document that all of America should be able to see, but the FBI is stonewalling us and they would only let us see it in an SCIF, which is a sensitive compartmented information facility, because that is a piece of classified information that the general public and people who do not have clearance are not allowed to see. But because of the sensitivity of the document, it can only be viewed in a specific area." That's the SCIF, the SIF, we'll call it. Well, what I did after reading the document is I made notes. When I walked out and I went up to the table, I wrote down everything that I had just read so that I could come out and tell the American people what I read. Congratulations! That'll make the criminal trial so much easier, because now we have you on video admitting to committing a felony, for which, by the way, Donald Trump actually, as president, signed a law that increases the very penalty for the exact same thing you just admitted to on live TV. Whew. Sometimes the stupidity from these Republicans like Marjorie Taylor Green just gets to be overwhelming. Like, you didn't have to say any of that. You didn't have to tell them, like, I wrote it all down right here. Ooh, boy. All you had to do was come out and say, listen, I just read this document. You've got this FBI informant that the FBI trusts. He alleges that President Biden received a $5 million bribe to oust the Ukrainian prosecutor who was looking into Burisma. We'll know more as the investigation goes on. That's all I'm allowed to say right now. Like, if you had said that, it would have been just as impactful as what you ended up saying, except you wouldn't have been admitting to committing a felony. And by the way, when I say just as impactful, I mean nobody cares. Because this was actually referred to Donald Trump's Department of Justice under William Barr. They looked at it, determined that there was no there, and didn't even investigate it. Like, Donald Trump could have taken down Biden if this was a thing, but even his DOJ was like, this is garbage. So, by impactful, I mean nobody gives a damn. But they do seem to give a damn about Marjorie Taylor Green going out on national TV and likely committing a felony. And that's where we're at. Is Marjorie Taylor Green going to face charges for this? Probably not. Probably not. Right? You kind of hope that she does, just because, I mean, it is the law. And Donald Trump strengthened that law, which is funny because even he's being prosecuted under it now. But either way, what she did was wrong. And the funniest part is that she didn't even have to do that to have the same level of impact by making a different statement. She's so dumb that I can't even process some of the crap that she does because I can't bring my brain down to that level. But that's what we're dealing with Marjorie Taylor Green. And I hope the FBI was paying attention. And even if it's just to scare her, I think they need to open up an investigation. I think a full-blown prosecution should be in order. But if they're not going to do that, at least put the fear of God into her a little bit. Hey, everyone. This is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.